Hey, what's up? I'm Greg Pattillo. I'm known as the beatbox flutist. Nice to be talking with you. Great to be doing this interview. And I have a great question. The question posed to me was, what is one thing you wish you'd known when you'd graduated from college? And I've had a delight in thinking about this question because I've wavered back and forth on three different things that I think, is the thing I wish I'd known. And I don't know if I can cram them all in together. But the three things I wish I'd known was to learn how to teach yourself, and also to learn how to create things, and also to learn how to make money. And if you do an education major, you're being set up to make money. So, because you're going to go and get a job teaching, and they totally help you with that. But I was a performance major. I went to a classical conservatory, the Cleveland Institute of Music, where the name of the game was skill acquisition, right? That we learn how to play our instruments there at the highest level. And the student-teacher relationship is what binds that education together. It's the most important part. And then, of course, after you leave school, the network that you've made is very important. And if you're doing college right, chances are when you get there, you're blown away by the level around you. That all of a sudden, you didn't even know what you didn't know. And now you know what you don't know. And now you need to get your skills up to a point where you can do them without even thinking about it. 4 years is, for a grown-up adult, 4 years is not a lot of time. But for people at that age, it's life-changing. The person you're going to be when you go to college and who you come out are going to be vastly different. You might have different social values, you might have different skills, you might have new friends, you might freak out your parents, and actually that's the point. I think that's why you go to college. But I've found that in working with a teacher and in getting all the feedback from the teacher, when I got out of school, it was super scary not having the feedback, not having the teacher. And if you always go to the lesson and have the teacher tell you what to play it, how to fix it, if you can't in college learn how to do all of that on your own, you're going to have a big problem when you get out of school. Also, a lot of people when they're 18 and they go to college, they maybe have no idea what they're getting into. They maybe don't know their teacher very well, they don't know the school very well, and that's all totally cool and okay if you learn how to teach yourself. You need to learn everything your teacher's trying to teach you. Everything and more. You need to learn what your colleagues are bringing to the table, and you need to explore all the different styles of music that maybe your teacher isn't even teaching you on the side as well, I believe, because this gets to, from a performance standpoint, how are you going to make money when you get out of school? I went to school and I was not the beatboxing flute player. I didn't become the beatboxing flute player until 5 or 6 years after I graduated from grad school. And had I not learned to value how to just teach myself, be interested in styles that I didn't learn in school, I don't think I ever could have become who I am now. And so I think with the internet now, it's even easier to learn things. And we don't have to keep it so like black and white, like, oh, you need to learn jazz or you need to learn classical or all this stuff. You need to take what is that you do in the practice room, which is define your problems, make a plan to fix them, and then fix them in a really quick way, right? Practicing is super brutal, right? But that skill set can be learned in software. If you want to learn Sibelius, or you want to learn digital music on a computer, or you want to learn how to do spreadsheets, it's all the same. What don't you know? What is your problem? What's the plan to fix it? Fix it in a timely manner. Right? And so the kind of classical skills we learn, you can laterally apply. But you have to bring this attitude to the table right from the get-go that you're in charge of yourself. You're about to be a grown-up, theoretically, when you get out of college. And there's no more doing it right or that was good. You just need to go out and do. And so I think that's my main take. I think I would add one more thing, since I was on the fence about adding this, but the idea of being creative or learning to create. That doesn't mean that you need to learn necessarily how to improvise or write a concerto. Even in the classical world, being creative is making a program. What is a program? Like for a recital, or how can you make a program for an ensemble, or how can you make your web page or get photos of you taken, and even how can you learn to do that on your own. And so it kind of ties back, I think, into learning, teaching yourself. That's it, man. That's my take. And I hope if you are in college or going to college or finished college, that's your big takeaway, is that you learn and value to teach yourself.